grejer!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering. I'm Sprutis and I will be your host for this episode. So this is the last episode that I'm recording for 2020, which has been a strange year, but yeah, what you gonna do? So I am now recording this on my brand new GoPro Hero 9 and I'm using my brand new tripod, Sirui, something like that. And I have new style on my facial hair, and yes, I did use my Nobero razor knife to shape this, and Nobero pomade as well, and a brand new shirt all the way from India, so thank you for that. Today I thought that we would go through the New Year's Eve supper. It's already quite late, but I think we will make it. It's already 9:45, but we had a late lunch, so not a big problem. So here we have what we will be eating this evening. We have one lobster. I will just cut it in half along it, so nothing special to it. And here we have oxfillet, as it's called in Swedish, tenderloin, or fillet of beef in English. And just so you see this piece here, that's the one I'm talking about. And I will do it as a whole, so I will fry all the surfaces and then put it in the oven. And since this is something I don't want to mess up, I went and bought a thermometer that I can stick into the meat and stop once it's finished. We do have a small piece as well, and that one is too small to have in the oven, so I won't be doing that. I will just fry it in the frying pan. And then for dessert we will have creme brulee, and let's see if we can we do something here? Oh, so I will be using that, but in order to use that I had to go and buy some gas for it. But the meat will get salt and pepper basically, and then we have this chili spice, flé, and here we have habanero, and we have garlic. So I will heat up the olive oil in a frying pan, put these in it, and then fry the meat on all edges or sides, and then put it in this piece and shove it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. So first off, the seasoning. Black pepper, some sort of barbecue spice, This was a weird piece. Oops. So now we just need to heat it up. It's quite strong, this habanero. So it's starting to get to my eyes. But I want the oil to soak up the taste. So I think we are ready to start with the meat. And then I'm adding a little bit of butter just for the taste. So now it's time to stick this in the oven. Oops. Just need to check that I didn't run it through completely. No. I'll just back it up. So we are now at 16 degrees. So we have a bit of time left before it's done. So I'm just fry the other piece. So now when the meat is in the oven, it's already at 35 degrees now, hopefully in the middle. I will start with the dessert, crème brûlée. So I've already prepared. So we have 1 deciliter of milk in this one, 4 deciliter of milk in the pot. I'm still a bit affected by the habanero. So it's quite or very convenient this kit. So you have the sauce in one package and you have the powder in another. So it's Ekströms, something that was very popular when I was a kid. I believe it still is. Mixing all the powder into the 1 deciliter of milk. Like so. Maybe you can see it. I got these cups from my parents and I will prepare them with the sauce, or so I thought. I'm not sure how how I can divide it equally. And the idea is to coat all the sides with this sauce, like so. So since we are only 2 people here, we will get 2 desserts each. So now they are prepared. We will now boil up or get the milk boiling. And we have the sheet codes is on the back. And the reason why I prepare this before the lobster is because this takes a bit more work. So we are waiting for the first bubble. So we've had a few. I will take the mix. Mix it in. And then we will get it to boil once more. It's always good to go back to the instructions. I had forgotten that I need to, when we're reboiling this mix, we need to be stirring it at the same time. So now oops. So these are now ready to go into the refrigerator. I just need to clean up the mess. So as you can hear, the alarm went off. It's now 50 degrees Celsius inside the meat. So I will take it out. The meat is now in aluminum foil. So I will prepare the lobster, and after we have eaten this, I will put the fries and something, green cabbage, in the oven. And FYI, seafood has been a favorite of mine as long as I I've lived, basically. Like so. The first time I ate seafood, I was so young that I can't even remember it now. And then we will just eat it with our hands. So now it's time to cut the meat. We have just 4 minutes until the fries are done. We already have the hot
Kale.
Here, can you see? Getting all the nutrition. So, since I fried it initially, we have a lot of fluid inside it. Huh?
It's moist.
It's moist. And it would be spicy, I think. Är de för tunna? It might be too thin. Mm-hmm. Let's test a piece. Mm-hmm. Tastes good. A lot of heat from the habanero. So that's cleansing. So we'll take a few pieces of this with the fry and the veal, and then bearnaise. Do we say bearnaise in English?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. So bearnaise, pre-made. So yeah, we will continue the eating. We only have a few minutes left until midnight. We had the lobster. It was okay. It wasn't the best that I've had, but anyway, a lobster is always a lobster. Yeah, so we will continue to eat and drink, and I'll get back to you when it's time for the finishing touches of the dessert. So it's now actually after midnight, so Happy New Year to all of you who are watching. And we have finished the main course, and it turned out quite well, I must say. And now it's time for dessert, so I will clean this off and then get back to you. So here we have the desserts. They've been in the refrigerator for, well, an hour or something. So now we will take sugar. I have used this kit before, and then I didn't add the sugar. I just ate it like it was, and I liked it a lot. So the idea now with the sugar is to get the crisp surface. Like that maybe. Perhaps it should be a bit more. Try again. I just need to add some more. Maybe this is enough. Sid, what do you think? Maybe I should burn it a bit more.
Yeah, maybe that one needs some burning.
So this was the first time I did this. So hopefully it's good enough to eat. We will see. So we will now eat the dessert and see how it tastes. Hopefully it's eatable. But anyway, it's now 2021. Hopefully, well, despite everything that's been going on 2020, it was a good year, sort of. But hopefully 2021 can be better. We will see. Time will tell. But I think I will also record a New Year's greetings just to upload something quick, and then tomorrow, Friday here in Sweden, I will upload this, I think. Well, I plan on it at least. But yeah, so this was the last episode of 2020. Kind of a big deal. We're now up at 184 or 5 episodes in total. That's a lot, in my opinion. But what do I know? Well, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, and maybe you want to see some of my other projects, I have my Supra, which is my main project. I have some home improvement stuff. Everything is based around engineering and do-it-yourself. And I'm trying to show you that if I can do it, then so can you. So please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and whatnot. Thank you for this year, and stay safe, take care, and bye-bye.